Kindergarten Cop was released in 1990 and is directed by Ivan Reitman. I'm sorry if that's the wrong way to pronounce his name. It tells the story of John Kimble, who is a cop, and he one day becomes a teacher in a kindergarten school and gets in a relationship, but also has to investigate a crime by a man who is married to a teacher in the school. I know it's not the right summarization of the story, but it's kind of hard to summarize it because, I don't really want to spoil it, to be honest. I had seen Kindergarten Cop before. Yeah, I watched it back in 2014 with my family when it was on TV one night. And I remember really, really enjoying it. I remember it being really, really funny and really fun to watch. And when I heard Netflix was adding the movie on May 15, 2020, I got pretty excited. I said, oh yeah, I remember Kindergarten Cop. We watched that a few years ago. Let's give it a watch. Let's see what I think of it now. What I think of it now, I still think it holds up. I think I love this movie even more as a 16-year-old more than I did when I was turning 10 years old. This movie is amazing. This film is just so good. The storytelling is amazing. I think the story is just excellent. The blend of comedy, the drama even, and the heart. It's everything you get in a good family film. The storytelling is just, it's very fun. It's a comedy, yeah, and it works. It executes itself being a comedy very well. And what I also like is that the kindergarten, when we go to the school and all, it genuinely does feel like a genuine kindergarten school. And I know it's a bit weird to say that, but it genuinely feels like you're watching a movie set in a kindergarten. Okay, well, we all know it's set in a kindergarten, but I just love the story. I think it's a lot of fun. It's got good drama, good heart. And the climax, well, I won't spoil it, but it got pretty intense and actually quite scary for a family film. It just got the stakes were high and just got very intense. And I just think the story was just excellent. It was just a lot of fun. It was executed and handled well. And it was just so fun and delightful to watch on screen. John Kimble is an excellent main character. Arnold Schwarzenegger did a great job acting and he brought a lot of heart and comedy to the film. He was just a great character to use as the protagonist, and even at times where he was a bit unlikable, I did find him likable enough, to be fair. Joyce Palmery, I think that's how you say her name, was pretty good too, and very likable as well. I liked her relationship with her son Dominic, and I felt like a caring mother-son relationship. Okay, they might not show much of that, but I certainly felt it, and Dominic was kind of likable. He was a smart kid for his age. Detective Phoebe was great. I think that's how you pronounce her name. Sorry if I pronounce these characters' names wrong. She was great too, and she was pretty good help for Kimble. I don't have much to say about her, but I thought she was pretty decent. The best character in the movie, though, by far, is Miss Kowalski, the principal, and I'm sorry if I pronounce her name wrong again. I'm not going to spoil it. She is so funny, but she also deserved much more screen time. She is a perfect principal and just hilarious. There's one scene in her, and it's my favorite scene in the entire movie. I'm not going to mention it, but this clip you see right now, you may know what scene I'm talking about. She is just hilarious and so funny to watch on screen. The acting, like I said, is awesome. It's excellent. There is no effects. Well, there's fire, but it's actual real fire, I believe. But there's no, CGI or anything, which is good, because there's no need for it. I think the only character I dislike are the two antagonists. I won't spoil, but I don't know, there's just not a lot to them. When they're in the climax, yeah, I guess they were pretty good, but they could have maybe fleshed them out a little more, give them more, dimensions, more screen time to, develop them, because we didn't really know much about them. We knew the main antagonist, but I won't spoil it, because I think you should watch the movie to see for yourself. But I think, the other villain could have been a bit more fleshed out. She was okay, I guess, but I just think the villains, they could have gave them more screen time. What do they do? And I never really understand the main antagonist's motivations. Why did he want that specific person? I never got it. Yeah, he wanted to care about that person, but I just never understood it. Maybe on rewatch I will, but I don't know, it didn't really make sense to me. And the music is very good, and I don't have much to say about the movie, other than I think it's excellent. Kindergarten Cop is a great movie. It has some really good storytelling, fantastic acting, great characters, pretty good soundtrack, and an excellent movie overall. It doesn't have to be perfect, but I think it's an outstanding movie. I'm going to give Kindergarten Cop an easy 10 out of 10. It deserves a 10 out of 10. You may disagree, that's fine, but for me, I give it a 10 out of 10. I think it's worthy of a 10 out of 10.
So yeah, I love Kindergarten Cop. It's a masterpiece, and I think it's worthy of a 10 out of 10. So stay tuned for my next review, which will be on Birds of Prey. I am also planning to review the 2017 Power Rangers adaptation film. I'm also planning a video reviewing on some Power Rangers TV shows I rewatched for nostalgia, and I will be making that video soon. So thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned for the next review. And until then, skadoosh guys, and have a great day.